Yeah. What are you doing? Dude, timer wasn't moving. Lights are messed up. Everything looks weird. Why it looks so weird? In Smock, we trust. Why does this look so strange? Hey Peter. Yeah, I don't know. This never happens. What's if something's missing? Like, okay, I didn't turn this on, but there's no way that that's the illumination station. What have I done? I you know, I have this weird lighting scenario. How's this? My room is haunted. Emily Rose. What's good on a Tuesday? What it is? What it look like? What it be? I look pale. Tragic. How art thou? What's the good word on the street? Been talking DLC in the background. Why? What is this weird lighting shadow? This is new. It's almost like, did you see that? Did you see the color just shift for no reason? We have ghosts. A ghost. Ooh, it's spooky. I'm not sure how it changed. Sometimes things, we fear change. Change is scary. Properties. I have spoken. You have spoken. We have spoken. Exposure. Wait, these are all set default. How did my defaults defaulted? Very strange. Getting some, what's it called? Jaundice? Why? Why? Are we having fun yet? No. 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 No, we're most certainly not. Apply. Brightness. How do I look? Tragic. They were all set at 50. That's like dead center. And now it's a Juvan live. Is that what he does? I got to meet him at the show. We talked for a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked to. By ghosts, he means camera software made by the lowest bidder. Indeed. I've ascended to demon. Something. The color on the shelves matches my eyes. Redman. Dan Redman. Thomas ordered the Hellbender Blade Co. Newt. American-made fixie 2-inch MagnaCut finger grip, 4-finger grip. 135. Let's look it up. The Hellbender Blade Co. Newt. Oh, I copied that on the wrong one. Paste and go. Copied it on the wrong one. Copy that. Betty Davis eyes. What's up, Joe K? What's up, Smock, Cicero, Thomas, Magnus, Sluts, Ho, Kathleen. Shit. There it is. Magnus, Sluts, Ho. Boom. Double Ho. Hair in the face. What's up, John? Grateful Dong. There he is. Y'all keep Dan on his toes. I'll be back in about an hour. Keep me on my toes. Keep me on Dong's toes. Wait, what? What's up, Robin? How's it going? I don't know why I thought of you first today, Smocky Poo. I guess you just were on my mind, you know? Always on my mind. I should have messaged Paul. What's up, Matt Maurer? Sergeant Maximus. Clint Crosby. North Valley Neil. I have some updates. I have been productive in a way that is new to me. That pertains to Neil. That pertains to Lanyard Man. Stacy again. Brian. Yep. Knocking out some stuff. I don't have a whole lot I can really show you right now, but rest assured, Kenman's finally getting things in order in an adequate sort of way. Let me close this out here. Did some anodizing today, a little bit, and last night, and yeah, things are happening. What's up? AA round was first. Donnie, what's Donnie getting into? And Jim and MK Ultra right off the bat there. Paul, are you still here? Let's talk DLC. Yo, can of biscuit. Was there a tooth from a hound? Essentially, what is North Valley? It has been disassembled, and I have media blasted the scales to a nice uniform non-scratchiness, and they are ready to accept the tooth of hound. I was at the mall for an eye appointment today. At the mall? I can't remember last time I was at a mall. Kathleen's excited for her 3 knives. Got them all assembled. You know what? Okay, where is that? This sounds so good. Any AC updates? Yeah, I think it's going to work. Listen. This is for Kathleen. Tell me that sound ain't wild. And now I can, my fan, I need to get that new fan in there. Boom. What a sound. But Dan is right by the mall. I'm by the Mall of America. Well, I'm about half hour, 45 minutes away. Fairly easy pinch out, yet still snappy. No more plain cough. Dude, that was rough. It was rough. But it only lasted a couple of days, so that's good. So that is good. Excuse me. So, here we are, moving forward, getting some stuff done. Carrying, what's everybody carrying today? I'm carrying the Luft BXTR with the wood What's going on, chicken fried steak? Aaron wants the Kumu Geronimo. Should I get DLC or satin? Paul, are you not in here? Paul, I want to talk DLC. So anyone have recommendations for Aaron for the Kumu Geronimo? Should he get the DLC or the satin? Both good, both positive things. Choices have to be made, kind of like me and my focal point, and I need us to move into it. I almost say DLC for the Geronimo would be cool. Wow, and then my focus is shifting even closer. The Tussin. The old Tussin took care of it, no doubt. Wow. Hi. Hello. I recommend it. A little Robitus. Straighten you up. Definitely digging this. Kathleen's got a Spyderco Dragonfly Kershaw that she won. Not sure of the model. Kathleen, did you hear that? Snappy. The bluest I've done. Heading out. Probably throw that in the mail tomorrow for Kathleen with her other 2 knives. She won that giveaway. Wow. Really? Really? DLC all day, day. Donnie says, Laser Ghost Newt number 9 available for purchase if anyone is interested. That slip joint ASMR. I did. The sound is awesome. I'll get those all shipped out, Kathleen. Tracking coming soon. But back to this before we start talking DLC. The Luft Baxter. I really, really, really like this knife. I like it a lot. Yes, I do. It's long in the handle. It's got a nice sized finger choil. The big old butt on the back for that good grip. Drop, shut, flicks out. I actually enjoy something about the flipper tab on this one. Don't get too excited now, but I actually like the flipper tab action on this knife. It's just a satisfying feel. What's up, Neil? Jim carried the Kizer Mini Bulldog today. Anyone else got some fun stuff they're carrying? Snip that Pinar, says Smoky Poo. Thomas does the luft. It feels good. I don't know. In a way, I find myself hitting that flipper tab. I don't usually do that when I can flick it out or thumb it. But something about it. I enjoy that. It's odd. So I may leave it. I don't know. I'm quite happy with it though. This is a cool little knife. Just different shapes, different designs, draw you in. And this one has all my colors. I got a full reset on my color. Look at that. It's like super pale. Thomas carried the KB Akul and Orange Bestech Baha'i today. The little Bestech. Dude, this is a great knife. Wow, look at these colors. This is unacceptable. Why did it all reset on me, though? That's the question. All right, so I need to move this over here. And I need to go configure video. Move that over there. Wow. Really? Oh, I'm looking at that one. Oh, cancel. I did the wrong one. Table. Oops. Okay. Everything got reset to auto right in the center. Heck. That is weird. Huh. See how long it takes me to just whap. Gamma. What does that even do? Oh, I see. White balance was at 3 something. Auto. That's a little bit more true to color. Look at that chunk of wood. Oh my God. Colors are a little bit they're almost there. Yeah, I have to go back and redial them. I don't know why it reset my whole. It made everything right at 50, which is obviously right up the center. LW Mannix DLC CPM M4 mint green scales for chicken fried steak. Donnie, what would you call a knife you made if it had the longest pinar? I call it dumb. Paul, we got a pinar. He likes the pinar. Boom. I really like this knife, though. It brings me happy. Even the chunk of wood on there, just satisfying action, fun drop. Boom. Smooth and snappy. Anybody have a knife from Luft? Dude, my second fan is starting to go. The ghost of settings past. Change your camera settings to default. Yeah, isn't that weird? It was like so worst. All my color was worst. It's all washed out. I'm not a fan. That looks better. Still a little bright. What's up, Eagle Scout? How you doing, bro? Gonna send the full set of jarts in my parents' basement to Way of Knife for a DLC bath. How much does he charge? So DLC, talking about it. Here's some DLC right here. Kind of matte. So I was looking at RCO for doing some custom DLC work. And then he asked me if I wanted, what did he call it? Zerka Durka. Touch me in the, a Zerhoned finish. It's like, you want a Zerhoned finish? And I'm like, bro, what's a Zerhoned finish? I don't even know. I want a matte, dull DLC. Kind of like this right here. That was what I'm kind of going for. I'm not very knowledgeable on it. We got some more DLC right here. This is definitely kind of a matte on that blade. And I got a glitch. Got some DLC on this bolster right here. This is actually awesome. Zerhoning. But I'm also finding out that a good DLC job is actually a little more expensive than I anticipated. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it. But I realize it's a little spendy. It's a little spendy. Has anyone in here ever actually sent something off and got it DLC'd before? And if so, where did you send it? Who did you send it to? Eagle Scout. It's been a little while, but you know, life is a thing. You get busy, you're doing your thing. That's a thing that you want. What? A full set of jarts DLC'd? Neil McKenzie got a Kubi Manganus Momentum, Gerber US1, SOG Senti 2, Nikron C1 Light. My secondary carry with my Luft BXTR today was this one right here. Probably saw it in the thumbnail if you saw it. Kentucky Holler Jack. Does Paul do DLC work? I don't think so, Kathleen. Paul recommended me, because I asked Paul, I'm like, I want to do some DLC. And he said, send it to this guy. And he gave me the guy's info. So I'm assuming if he did it, he would have said he did it. I mean, I would assume. Instagram. Seriously? My fans? My fan's rattling. I have to take care of that. Gonna have to take care of that loud fan. That kind of sucks. Hey, Stacy. Stacy, I got some work done for you today. I'll send you, I'll private message you, show you some pics and stuff. Neil McKenzie got to go back to work. The smallest integral. I wish I could flick it out, but I can't. You can flick it shut. Boom. Tell me that's not fun. Smallest integral out there. You guys see that video or the part when I was in Atlanta that we went to the table where the dude has he just collects small knives. So he had all the little ones, like this bad boy right here. He had similar ones to this. Boom. Caught my finger. But he collects the little mini ones. So I talked to him about collections and stuff for a while. He's a pretty cool guy. And checked out some of his stuff. He had this one that was super tiny, Damascus, that the guy made. It was like $700 or something like that. It was wild how tiny and cool it was. They're silly. They're fun. This one, look at this. It does have, like, God, I wish I could find a way to snap it out. It's like a double detent in out. Speaking of double detents, I've been getting better at that. Oh, then I failed. Stacy's got an integral on the way. What do you got? What's on the way? And these were on sale, believe it or not. $24 for the D2. I don't think the sale's going on anymore. I think they're like 30 something. But a D2 Kizer Milita or Mini Milita, that's pretty awesome. Definitely loving this new Kizer. Thanks again. These tiny knives are silly, aren't they? Nerd. Boom. Did you see they gentrified my fish knife? What'd they do? I just had it. This one? The Czech Republic fish knife? It's a fun one. It's a silly one. I actually went and looked, and I have like still a couple of knives from Kubi from Texas that I haven't reviewed yet. That one, this one. We're going to do a little custom project on there. This one up here with the top flipper. Amazon will probably have some good sales on knives for Prime Day coming up. Come on, give me that top flip. I think I can get it with the right hand. There it is. When is Prime Days coming up? Is that July or is that in June? Anybody know, Kathleen? Excuse me. Another customization. I just keep adding to my custom stack. But as I said before, I'm not doing any of them until I get these other ones done that are long overdue. But I have made good strides, finishing up 3, 4, 5 of them in the next couple of days. And then there's just a few other ones that I want to do. And then I'm going to be totally caught up. And once I'm caught up, then I can hit this stack right here. Look at all these. Look at all these. There's my stack of knives to customize. How many are on there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 23 plus 24, 25. Yeah, I got like 25 personal knives. But I'm not going to start any of those until I get these other ones done. Fishwife is a company that sells bougie small tinned batch tinned fish. Selling the Fishwife fish knife for $40. Well, we're going to have to look it up, I guess. I wonder if that will work in a search. $15. The Fishwife fish knife. Where? Well, it says check. So they sell tinned fish, and then they added the knife. Smoked salmon sourced from the Arctic in Copenhagen. Okay. Interesting. But then they also, that's what I'm trying to see. It's like, did they get the rights to this, or they following this, or it's like, is this a Czech Republic knife? Made in the Czech Republic. So it's coming from the same like country of origin. So you would imagine that they probably talked to the original company that makes them and just said, hey, let's repackage these for the fish wife. Huh. My last knife purchase ever is the Kobani. Not true. My last knife purchase ever. Incorrect. It's got to be incorrect. Life like just ends right now, and you're no longer gonna ever see something that you like ever again. I mean, come on, be realistic here. My last knife purchase ever. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You never know. You can never limit yourself like that. 5 years from now, you might find something that's like the perfect thing for you. Or 5 minutes from now, for all we know. Kathleen says possibly starts on the 23rd for the Amazon days. Kitty K, please look up the Hellbender Blade Co. Newt. And then I got to look up some fans. Because that fan needs to be swapped. Hellbender Blade Co. Newt. It didn't give me the Newt. It just brought me to the main page. What? All right, there you go. What's more reasonable than you thought? Oh, TikTok showed you a different price. Dank sent you a vid of an old fixie. Okay, well, we'll go look at that. What's up, Henry? All right, so this is the Newt. I like it. It's a good looking shape. Nice looking blade. Big handle. Good purchase. Magna cut. Most of them are out of stock, but it looks like they have a good variety. Look at all the different color handles, materials. So you got that already, Thomas, or you ordered it? Do you already have it? I apologize. I know you said something about it earlier. I think you just said you ordered it or you already got it. Tell us more. Robin's got to get back to work later. I'll have a good one. Come hang out in Shays tonight. You bought the Newt version with the Kydex sheet and the green micarta. Kydex sheath. Okay, I need to try this quick. Real quick. Did you hear that? Whoa. Almost. There we go. There we go. I can't see over here. Am I giving you like the wild butt shot or something? Got it. Got it. We done it. You might not have heard it at all because my sound gate might be pulling it out, but the fan was like had some dust on it. Giving me a little clickety 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 click. So Thomas ordered it, hasn't arrived yet. Well, green micarta sounds great. You know, that's one of my favorites. The thick couch looking micartas look really nice on those. I look forward to hearing what you think about it. I got some dust on my hand. I just want to rinse it off real quick before I stick it in my eye. Where's my plants? Where's my plant? Nobody said anything. Like a naked space. Maybe that's why the lighting looks so different and the camera's reset. Jesus. I don't even know how to drink. All right, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Looking at knife review future, I got a lot. I had a lot to do. I didn't even notice the missing plant. Look at it. Would you just look at it? If Nate comes in here and starts addressing everything, he's going to notice. And then it's going to, all hell's going to. Then what do we do? It's still alive. I got to water them. You got to give them more light. Water it. You got to water it. But I tell you what. Luft. Is it Luft Designs? Luft Concepts? Or is it just Luft? Isn't it something else? Is it just Luft Knives? Luft Concepts. It's Luft Concepts. I thought something like that. Whoops. Models. This older model, the AVNT, I know one of you has one. I can't remember if it was Neil or who it was. Very cool. I like my Baxter. The Quattro from Kansept. If they make this in a bolster lock, I will order one. BNA, taking the kids to the skate park. Right on. Have a good sesh. I bet Hate Nate will send a... Yeah, he'll probably send something regarding the missing plant. I have heard that the Quattro is potentially going to be done with a bolster lock. And if that is the case, I'm in. It's not a bad knife, but I don't really like the crossbar lock on that particular model. So I'll be picky and hope that it comes out with a different style. What's up, Chuck It? The BXTR. He's got that other prototype that should be coming out in the next maybe 6 months or so, but you never know. The SRCO. I really enjoyed that. I've talked about it, you guys. If you've been here, you know. The photos they got on it are minimal. It is a good feel in the hand, though. I like the blade shape to it. So I'm going to definitely probably pick one of those up now that I have a Luft in the collection. Action on this is great. It feels like the blade is loose. Like, whoops. It should be loose. Like I should go like this and there should be wobble. Like it's just not tight enough because it just drops down. There's not a lot of weight to the blade, but the action is really smooth. So it's fascinating because it just feels so effortless. Like the detent, once that breaks, it just slips right on out. Still waiting for the Protean to get out of Indy Processing Center. Ugh, what a pain in the shipping. That's a stressful thing, Chuck It. I hear ya. I hear ya. Boom. So, what's everyone think? I've been talking about my ABW slip joints. And I'm thinking about sending it to get DLC coated to RCO. Is that what it is again? Recommended from Paul. I asked Paul 2 extra days for no reason in Indy. Dumb. Oh, let's look at this.
It's a little fucking camera that just bends. So literally at one point it was like I could see.
All right, they're not talking about the knife. So Donnie made this 8 years ago.
His whole screen is my screen.
Donnie made this 8 years ago, this fixie. Look at that. Get it done, Ken. You want it. Get it, says Chuck It. Donnie, that looks sick. The handle's nice. I like that material too. On the edge, what's happening? Wow, she's thick. Thicker than a Snicker. Yes, Donnie. Yes. Yes, Donnie. Yes. Chuck It says, get it done. So I'm thinking like matte, you know, DLC, similar to like this on this KB stroller. Have the whole thing, all of it, screws, everything. And RCO said he could do it, but I guess I knew it was going to be expensive. I wasn't sure what the price would be, but the cost for him to do full prep and DLC for this right here cost more than the knife costs. So is that dumb? And I don't mean dumb by like the price factor. If someone does good work, the price is there. That's what that is. I'm saying to take a knife that is less valuable. I mean, it's a valuable, solid knife. It's a great knife, Magna Cut titanium, but it works as it is. I don't need to do anything to it. So to double the cost to have it DLC'd, it almost seems like it's like a flex. And that's, I'm not really about that. I'm not really about a flex, but I think it would be cool to have. Trust me, you get paid for when it comes to DLC. You don't want just any schmuck doing it. Oh, I looked into the process and it looks chemically sterile and advanced to do it good and correctly. I'm not opposed to that at all. You know what I mean? If he's going to give me good work, I'll pay for it. I told him that up front. I was like, you know, I would be making content. People are going to see it. I don't want someone to be uncomfortable with that. But I also told him, I was like, I'm not trying to do this to get like a deal. You know, I want to pay for your quality work, you know. But when you have a knife, like, you know, if the knife, here's the question. So is the value of the knife beforehand really matter? Should I get a Gerber paraframe and have it DLC'd? No. But if it's going to cost more to do than the cost of the knife, I just want to hear people's thoughts on that. You know, is that something you're like, well, at the end, it's increasing the value of the knife? Sure. But am I nuts to consider it? Think about it. People spend hundreds on mods like aftermarket scales and pocket clips. They have nothing to do with each other, dude. Damn, Paul. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Paul, I'm way overthinking it. If you want to do it, do it. You guys are cute. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. That's what this is the discussion that I was going for. This is what I was hoping to hear. But it was just the whole thought of like, oh, wow. Wow. All right. Boom. Because the other thing is, though, is if I do that, I'll probably have to buy another one with the 45-degree milling lines and keep it as is. You're killing me, Smalls. Well, you guys are helpful. Honestly, I'm not trying to even be joking right now. Like this is the banter that I wanted to have. I got the Gerber Gator Bush machete today. Your only Gerber. Did you guys see the photo I posted? Well, I guess I didn't post it publicly. I posted it on Discord or whatever, but the guy that I helped run, my buddy who runs the league, he picked up some fun goodies for like he does a not like a raffle, what's the word? You don't have to pay to enter it. Like a drawing. Like he does like a giveaway drawing with like several prizes at the end of each night. And he bought a Gerber pear frame and that gave it away last night. I didn't win it. I didn't win it. The price means nothing in the face of how happy it would make you. My question was just like, oh, well, if you buy something for a set something, is it like, do you want to take something better to do it to? You know, like I said, the all the way down is, would someone buy a Gerber pear frame and DLC it? Would that just be ridiculous? In this case, I mean, this is probably one of the most popular, really nice, no nonsense slip joints. So there's that. You already made up your mind. Basically, I mean, I'm an open book here, you know. You folks can see right through me. But I also like to hear, we are family. I like to hear what they have to say, what your thoughts are on it. You know? And Matt, that's where I got to talk to him about it and try to, as far as like how I asked him, I was like, if he had some, examples of some of the stuff, because he did ask about the zerhoned finish, and I was like, I'm an idiot. What's zerhoned finish? Well, either way, I'm going to share this with y'all right now. We're going to screen grab. This is who Paul recommended to me. Chuck It says, personally, I don't like coated anything. I am definitely kind of more on that as well. Chuck It, like I've said it many a times. A plain, I'll zerhone your finish. I'll zerhone your finish. A titanium with a stonewash blade, kind of like this. This is kind of my favorite right here. You know, that kind of finish. Boom. My Strix. That is kind of my favorite. But I do like some variety, and I was carrying this the other day, my new KB stroller with the DLC. And I was like, ooh, a secondary. If I had a secondary DLC with it, they would look sick together. And I'm always carrying multiple knives, and so having two that kind of go well together, bing, bing, you know what I mean? Or, where is it? Where'd you go? Weren't you right here? Where's my little friend? I'm missing a slip joint that I want to have. But yeah, the combinations like that, these look so good together, right? So getting the ABW Slippy with the 45-degree angle like that, so we can go with like this knife right here, or my Gecko. I'll end up getting one for that. But then it was like, ooh, wouldn't it be nice to have a DLC blacked out secondary knife? Because they don't really have anything in my secondary carries I have a few, you know, like this is black. This isn't DLC. This is the mini sheepdog with the button lock. Nice little black knife, but it'd be cool to have a little small DLC. And then it was like, which one? Since this one is diamond, I don't really have any diamond texture like this on my regular like daily main carries. It was like that would go good with like this with that DLC. There's where my justification is. Think less think, more do. The other thing is he's 10 weeks out. He's 10 weeks out. So I will be giving this to him and not seeing it until ever. July, August. It'll be the end of the state fair by the time I get it back. Ooh, that's gross. Oh, man. Not that it's going to be gone that long, but the state fair is only a couple months away. Ugh. Ugh. All right, I posted that link. So buy the angled one, then ship that one out. Right? Buy the angled one. I've got it now. 2 months from now, I'll get this one back. Chuck it. God, this guy. Or I can just carry this one for now, too. I mean, the KB Eldorado. I love this one. Definitely bigger than the ABW. More of a full grip, but man, classy. Classy. That's Sound Logic. Yep. Chuck it's just spitting lyrics of logic right here. Okay, RCO Customs, link in the description, or not in the description, in the chat. I just pinned it for why not. I've never actually ordered anything from him. This is Ted Bruni from RCO Customs. I am currently talking to him. Paul linked me up with him, talking about his good finish. And so we can kind of check out some of his good finish. MEFP Zahn Zerhone scales. Okay, so this is Zerhone right here. Oh, baby. That's hot. But then it says nice and shiny. Okay, so what? He's Zerhone the handle and then shiny on the blade. Is that what he's saying? I guess. Did I link it twice? Oh, no, that's just right there. Because I'm not big on the extra shine. I definitely am looking for more of a matte DLC finish. Like this. Mirror polish. Yikes. Look at that. That's wild. I am not a fan of that. It's cool. But mirror DLC is too... You got to wear the glove. You just got to wear the glove. Wow. That is filthy. So has anyone ordered from this guy? He's clearly does some exceptional work. Oof. Yeah, the Zerhone. That's the Zerhone scale. And then polished blade with a monochrome. Okay, Zerkatai. Oof. Zerhone DLC. Pretty rad. Zerhone. So that's an extra process in the DLC or something like that, where you're adding that zirconitonium. Anybody ever want to Zerhone me? You just let me know. I'm available for a heavy Zerhoning. I just wish in a way there would be like a website or I didn't look too hard. But like oof. Mean. This says Zerlock finish on the scales for a matte. Look, Zerlocks. So there's another one. It'd be nice though, like I said, if there was like just a list. Like I was like, here's 10 pictures of the different types of DLC that he does, and what the variety is. Like, what is the difference? Like, does it make it more shiny, more dull, more gray, more dark? Okay, yeah, that's the one we saw already. I've been interested in a while. What's kind of pulled me away is so much of the shiny. Okay, so he's on the lock scale. So show us the other scale. See the difference. Because that is shiny. There, see now that's what's up. That matte black. Okay. Oof. That's a grail right there. Maybe not that version. It's definitely one of my grail knives though. Little project. I know I'm not going to be doing it myself. There's a hell of a lot of things involved chemically in a vacuum. You have to do the chemical stuff in a vacuum. We live in a vacuum. Are we all in a vacuum? Hold on. All right. Tuesday. We still got what, an hour and a half before Tri-State. I'm not gonna make it that long. I want to get some stuff done. I've been being productive as much as I can. Landerman's not in here, but his is behind too. I got it right here. Got a couple of scales. We're going to be doing a fade real quick on that for Lanyard Man. That's a little overdue as well. I said I'm getting caught up. I'm getting some of these things. I'll stuff your vacuum. Please. Yes, please. I mean, oh, sure.
It's a little fucking camera.
Jeez. So Donnie made this fixed blade 8 years ago. We're getting Donnie. We've been kind of giving him a little push. Make a few more fixed blades. And he's kind of been on it. So stay tuned for that. Kathleen, I think Way of Knife also does DLC mods. Yes. Yes, that was another one that was on the list. And I believe they have similar pricing. It's an expensive process. But that's cool. Dude, look at how thick that thing is. Is this did you just make this video, Donnie? I don't remember you showing this to me when I was there. I feel like I would have remembered. I feel like I would have remembered this. Way of Knife delegates the DLC to someone else. They don't do it, so they send it off. So you send it to them and then they send it off? Got a middleman? Got a DLC middleman. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to Ted So that's what we're kind of looking at. That's what we're kind of looking at.
Yes, 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 they do. Sweet sass that I do, yes. Mmm. Mmm.
I'm into it. I don't need to sign in for you to do this. It's stupid. Click on that. They want you to sign in. I'm already signed in. Look, I can click over here and go right to it. Didn't have to sign in. Why are you trying to get me to sign in? If you haven't seen the best picture on the planet, now you have. Oh, baby. Paul. Oh, outstanding. Look at these three. Tell me that, I mean, first take, boom, slap, perfection. Perfection. DLC is very specialized. I looked into the process. It looks pretty wild. It looks like a very chemically controlled, environmentally stable, vacuum sealed process. 5-star. Damn, you have me looking at knives now. I can show you the way, bro. I can show you a way to get going. I mean, then you can explore on your own. You could fall into the smock world where most of this is slop. Ooh, mama. But knives are fun. Knives are good. What's up, Metal Relic? My limited Kizer Aura. This is a fun little user. Solid. This thing's a beast. That's the only problem. That lock does lock up. I got to get in there just right. But that does feel really nice. Protocol. Smock will eventually suck us all into smock world. If I could only afford it. You know? Wow. If I could only afford it. I'm working on it, you know? I'm working on it. Wow. Every week. Just leave it plugged in, right? Just leave it plugged in. In the shop, since weather is nice, it's not 100 degrees, right? It cool. The heat lifted here. It's been nice in 60s, 70s the last few days, which is really good, which means I haven't had to turn the AC on, but it didn't really turn on anyway. But it should now. It should. We should be good to go. Dirtbag exclusive Kizer Drop Bear 2 Miami mint chocolate chip. They also made the Flytanium beef with the cow print and like an udder blade on it. So they do stuff. But as far as drop bears go, I agree. I think a drop bear is a good knife. 5-star. And that one that you just picked out, that's actually decent. Dirtbag exclusive Drop Bear 2 Miami mint chocolate chip. It does have the top liner lock, so that's like the Drop Bear 0 that got the blade of the year. This one's version $79 Nitro V. And what is that mint chocolate chip? Oh, it's aluminum. Okay. I do like the blade shape on that one right there. That's a really good. So you get your good lock, better than the crossbar lock on the drop bear. There's the 0 that won the blade of the year. This one's M390 though. I would almost go for this one over the other, or your. Ooh, here's an LMAX DLC, aluminum, little blue accents. I would almost personally go for one of these over that exclusive one with the Nitro V, only because these are for not much more. You're getting a much better blade steel. Nothing wrong with the Nitro V as a user, but dude, if you can get it in LMAX for a 119 or LMAX DLC for 130, I mean, that's pretty choice. Just moved a couch from the 5th floor of an apartment building. Screw that mess. But you did it, Dom? You haven't broken anything? You didn't get anything smashed? What's up, J1? Yeah, the blade shape on that one is better than these. I guess you're right. Because the 0 doesn't have that sheep's foot blade. I'm sure they're going to have one, though. At some point. You'll probably be able to get it with that blade. Because, yeah, I didn't notice that at first, but you're right. How many times I have to back? Poop. Those should all just be the same page. Yeah, that blade shape is better. And look at the jimps go all the way out, too. Brat, brat. That blade shape's kind of fun, too. Six pages. Ooh, the fixed blade. And now we're dropping into different knives. See, these aren't even drop bears. Why is this in my group? Like, I type drop bear. I shouldn't be seeing these. They're just like, oh, well, we have other stuff too. We have other stuff too. Make the drop bear fixie with a 16-inch blade. It just changes up the... It's like a totally different knife. Wasn't a titanium version supposed to drop at WMK? Possibly J1. I know they've got a few different things. There was the one that's dropping soon too. What was that name of that one? Dong? French fry fork. Yeah, they had these at the Blade Show. I know a couple people got one. Hate Nate got one. They had one with a spoon too, or so it's got a sheath. Oh, look, this one's got the little bottle opener bottom. There you go. The shovel. There it is. Yeah, these were popular. A bunch of people grabbed them at the show. All titanium. They're fun. The Warning. That's the one. This one tomorrow. So this is dropping at like noon tomorrow. French fry fork. I know. It works great for other stuff though too, J1. Doesn't have to be just French fries. Kabar makes a spork for 10. Exclusive warning folder, titanium handle, L-Max, sheep's foot, top liner lock. 150. Available tomorrow. Overall 7. It's under 8. That looks like it's bigger than 8. God, that big old blade. And this is under 8 inches. Wow, it's smaller. It's got to be a 4-inch handle. 4.3 on the handle. So big handle, shorter blade. I hate sharpening L-Max. Smocky Poo. More Slop Shop? Do I have any Sheffield, England knives? I do not, Wayne. Can you spoon a French fry? Can you? Maybe. I'll give it a shot. Is titanium food safe? Sure. It's titanium. You can put titanium in your body. Like plates and elbow, like the stuff I laser mark at work. I can't eat French fries. Oh, I love French fries. Potatoes. Potatoes are really good. Dong, you'll spoon anything. Looking for a YouTube video on the Sheffield, England. I personally don't. But paste and go. Knife Country, U.S., Chicago Knife World. I'm trying to find a spot where I've actually bought something before. Anybody know anything about this thing? J. Adam, Sheffield, England, British Army lockback. I feel like that lock chunk back here might kind of be in the way when you're gripping. What do we got? Stainless. Yeah, you know, I feel like for the price you could get a, you know, I don't know much about this. How well is their heat treat? What kind of stainless steel is it? Does it hold an edge well? is it Poo Poo Town? $69. Anybody know anything? Sporking. If you swing that way. If you want to spork, it's okay. But I mean, I usually keep my spooning and my forking separate. What's up, Ling Long Dong? How you doing, dude? What you been getting into? Me, not much. Work, getting some stuff taken care of, doing some projects. Wishing I had a few more dollars. Just a few. It's official. There's too many songs in here. Too many. One too many? Two too many. Dongs. 2 dongs? Prepare for docking bay 2168. Sounds so traditional when it comes to utensils. Well, you know. It's a dong party, bro. All my dongs are welcome. Sure. Just got in from work. I hear that. Sign me up for that extra $1. Although I don't want to give up the time. The time is grateful. There's plenty of dongs to go around. I just ate. You just ate. Sorry, Chuck It. He's about to upchuck it. Found some actual silverware at the Goodwill. Grab it. You jump on that. Jump on that, especially if they got it on super sale. Why wouldn't you? I like to use actual silver for eating. Cook with your Opinel. My Opinel sits on the shelf right there. Wait, right there. There it is. There it is. That's what my Opinel does. I have a few kitchen knives that work all right. I have a German bread knife, and I do use some of my Moras in the kitchen sometimes. All right. How come I have all this crap open? Anybody else going to pick up that Kizer warning tomorrow? I know Dong's going to jump on it. Silver's for hunting werewolves. Wooden stake through the heart for the vamps. Top secret news. I did maybe potentially order a knife. Any guesses on what I ordered? Should be here in a week or so. Do you want a hint? Although if I give you a hint, it might give it away. I saved my Opinel to riz the ladies. You want a katana made of silver? I don't know. Edge retention of silver? I'm not sure. Want to know why knives? What up? I did order something. It should be coming probably in about a week. Anybody know anything about the QSP worker knife with the N9? Is it called the worker knife? I can tell you I like QSP. They do some good stuff. They have some fun designs. I have several. they've been doing a lot of cool slip joints lately. All right, let's bring it up. QSP worker slip joint, Bowler N690. I've never used this one personally, but as I was just saying, QSP's been making these slip joints and these lockbacks and stuff that have been pretty nice. They've been pretty solid, the ones that I've handled. They are pretty cool and they do make some fun stuff. Anybody else ever check out this QSP worker? I like the blade shape. The green is kind of fun. Yeah, I prefer that bone handle. Yeah, Wayne, not bad. Not bad. Search for slip joint. Ah, come on. That's what I wanted. I don't want the slips. I want the knife. Boo. Boo. I might have to go over to I like these. QSP Hedgehog. Slip joints are cool. Wasn't that other one a QSP or was that sugar maple one? Oh, I thought that was QSP. That's actually C. Reisner Cutlery. I was gonna say, I really dig this one. But that isn't actually a QSP. But these are. Yeah, that green bone one was nice, Wayne. What's up, B. Dixon? If they still have the Cleaver Hedgehog. Yeah, that one's awesome, Grateful. I had to run the bathroom. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold on. Nobody move. I've returned. Isn't QSP the OEM for TPK slip joints? Is it? Chuck, you're going to get the mini Strix when they drop? Are they going to do that? Isn't that called the Bantam? Isn't it a Bantam and they're only doing like 5 at a time? I thought that's how that was going. I didn't realize they were actually going to be doing a production mini Strix. Is that a fact, Dom? Jared has a review of the worker. You can go check that out, Wayne. So, Dong, are they making a production mini Strix? I thought they were only doing those like 5 at a time. How many knives are missing? That's why I can't have a party over here. I have a party over here. You guys show up. You could swipe 2 or 3 and I'd never even notice. There's one missing from right here. Right there. What was that? It was a CJRB. I can tell you that much. I'm broke and the Bantam is pricey. Yes. And if they're only doing them like 5 per show or something like that, it's going to be... Not that I don't want one. I mean, Strix, bro. Strix is definitely one of my faves. I got the lefty from that last production drop. Awesome knife. Very happy with it. But those Bantams are looking to be like, first off, screw you. Look at that. That's perfect focus right there. Nothing. Yeah. Limited runs. Not going to be any lefties probably. Certain knives, you want a lefty. Speaking of which, the one I ordered that'll be here in not too long from now, week or so, is in fact a lefty. Anybody got any guesses on what that is? Who's Jared? Neves Knives. Wayne. Sorry, my eyeballs. Neves Knives. I could probably find the link for you here. Hold on. What was the thing that he reviewed that we were talking about again? The worker. Neves Knives, QSP worker knife review. We're not going to watch his video, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And I'm going to copy, paste. So there you go. In the chat, that is a link to Neves Knives, Jared's QSP worker knife review, good and bad. So if you are interested in that one, Wayne, I would recommend watching this video right here that I linked. If you can't click on the link, if you're on your phone, go to Neves Knives. You can see right here, that's how it's spelled, Neves Knives. And then just type QSP worker and you should find that video. And then he'll give you some good information, what he thinks about it. And maybe that'll help you make a decision. I personally have not handled it, but I know that QSP slip joints are well made. And I've enjoyed handling the ones that I have. I don't watch Neves videos. I don't watch a lot of videos, Marco. There are very few videos that I watch. If I'm watching a knife video, it's because it's something I haven't seen yet and I'm interested in learning a little more about it, or maybe perhaps buying it. But content, I don't get a lot of content time to watch. I try to watch a few shows or a few movies, listen to some live streams, but that kind of absorbs all my time. Like picking videos, I'll listen to some at work, but it's generally I'm going in, I'm not just like watching every single one. I would be specifically looking for a certain knife or something that I want to know more about. Or sharpening. Neves has got some good info on sharpening for sure. I've learned quite a few things about edge geometry and things like that watching some Neves videos. What's up, Ground Fog? Live streams, it's where it's at mostly. I agree, Smock. And that's what everyone's told me too. They watch live streams and stuff, but they don't watch my videos. Don't get anywhere near the views because people don't watch them. It's like unless you're interested in the knife, you might not. Which I understand. Look up the Cobra Tech. Hit and release.
Tan, chat, lava luscious lamp, Voltron with a bolt on, fishy fish, Jason Voorhees, chuck it bucket, and the lament configuration that wants to be activated. Hi. Stuck in traffic, can't respond. Love.
Hey Nate, much love. And test complete. We were wondering if Hate Nate comes in and starts labeling, is he gonna notice? Not so much here or here, but right in there. Where's my plant? It's in the sink. It's in the sink. It's getting a wash. Got to get a wash on it. Got to shine it up. Get the right amount of water on it. What's up, Hate Nate? How you doing, bud? Plant isn't gone. Just getting a fresh watering. Smoky Poo used to watch every single MC and Neves upload. Now almost none. I think that's kind of a standard thing though. Like I used to watch all of them too, but then it's like you start getting more selective and you don't need to watch a review on every knife per se. J1, I watch your vids, Dan. What? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hate Nate might not have noticed the missing plant. He might not have. He gets caught up though. He's doing stuff. He's working. Look at this. He's driving. He's giving us a beautiful list, addressing the room. You stop the slop. I do my best. I'll do my best. What's up, Hate Nate? Thank you for the 10. Appreciate you, bud. No, I'm under 18. Who would even do that? Oh. Wait, this is an auto? Patent pending Cobra Trapper hidden release auto. Handles comprised of a textured stag, steel bolsters, drop point D2. Push the bolster up to deploy, bolster up again to release. And then you close it. How new are these? Hidden bolster release mech. Concealed bolster. Seamlessly integrated. Neat. Not huge on autos, but neat. Ooh, it's got a clip. So does the whole piece move or just the bolster? It's just the bolster. Trying to tell. So it looks like right here, this all stays put, but then right there pops up. Oh, so this is a righty. It's a righty only. Because that means it's only going to push up on this side. So if you're holding it in your right hand, hey, Smoky Poo, could you imagine being left-handed? There is good and bad slop. That is a staggering piece. What's up, Kyle? Drive safe. Imagine being left-handed. Yeah, so that probably won't work. Because if you're holding it in the right hand, you're literally pushing up that bolster to release, which means when you put it in the left hand, you would have to push it up with your index finger, not your thumb. So it might not work very well. Which would be quite upsetting. Left-handed, what is that? Moment of silence for all the left-handed knife bros. That's me. Ginger Fisher, what's up, dude? Strange hand always? Always. Smock, without the slop, there's no entry-level knives for new people, so no new people, and then that's what supports the industry. Good knife makers don't get to grow if there's no new knife peeps. Chuck it. I'd give my left hand to be ambidextrous. Yeah. Yeah. But they are making some cool lefty stuff out there. And then a lefty as myself, you know, I'm used to it. I'm used to this. I'm going like this, getting in there, bringing it around. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Still got to do the review on this. My birthday gift from Trish. Where's Trish today? She might be working. This is the Kizer Crest. Birthday present from Trish. We have a frame lock, titanium frame lock that I can push with the left and still flick open. If you sit on your left hand long enough, you won't be able to flip open a knife. Boom. Do I get a what? No, I don't. Fred's texting me. Good old Fred the Lug sent me a text. I've sat long enough to strangerize it. So you got that going for you, which is nice. My stomach's growling. I'm grumbly dumbly. I'm hungry. What am I going to have for dinner? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I got you, Chuck It. Read you loud and clear, bud. We're all living it. This hidden release, Thomas, this is cool. I do enjoy the thought of this. I would like to handle one and see if I can open it with my left hand. Or if they made a righty version. Oh, Fred. All good. It'd be cool, though, to see how that operates. So you got a USA lifetime warranty. D2 hidden bolster auto. Yeah, anyone know if you can open that with your left hand? Open it. Open it. Oh, it's not up, it's back. It goes that way. So he's pushing over this way. This way. So in that case, you're holding it and then you're pushing it that way. So as a lefty, you would be pulling it like that, which you might not be able to do. You might be able to do it, but I don't know. You might not be able to. Fred says, anyone here get a Core Edge OTF? Usually on an OTF, but this one hits. Smock says, Core Edge is nice, prefers the Guardian Tack. Just had Japanese chicken curry and rice. That sounds really good. Was it the bomb, Chuck? Curry sounds really good. Of course it was. He made it. Personally, Smock doesn't think the Deadlock's worth the price tag. Microtech did it just as good for a fifth of the price. Wow. So how much is the Deadlock then? The oversaturation on budget knives, material quality control, fit, finish, and modern knives is good. Yeah, imagine looking for a good budget knife in the late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, I remember. I have a bunch of budget knives from then, and none of them are really that good. Especially compared to now. Especially compared to now. Deadlocks are like 2K. Boom. Yeah, that's up there. That is up there. I do like the thought of a little hidden release slip joint looking auto, though. That's kind of fun. Kind of give me some vibes. Smock handled the ZBP at Blade Show. It is what they say. No blade play. Poet. Poetic. I'm getting to the point where I don't even know how many lefty knives I have now. Here's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least. That's kind of fun. Magnus Lotso. The small boy's coming out in less than a month. Oh, Jesus. Got it. Yeah, the Devo small boy is coming out in about a month or less. There is going to be a dark mode version. I might have to get that to match my dark mode tall boy. What's up, Ron Dobbins? Chuck it. I've lost all interest in autos. I never really had interest in autos. There never really been too much for me. But something to the effect of a slip joint looking bolster hidden auto. That has some, careful your sack. But I'm definitely autos. I got a couple here and there, but it's not really my thing either. Here is the Dark Mode Devo Tall Boy. Got this on that first drop. Very happy with it. But the small boy will basically match this, except for they went with the DLC coating to see the teeth a little bit more on the blade. I got a hair. But I do like the tall boy quite a bit. And so getting a small boy and having a matching pair would be cool. That would be similar to my other Devo pair that I quite enjoy. Stout. Premium Pony Stout. Oh, hold on a sec. Yeah, that'd be a good addition. Getting the small boy. All right, I gotta run. Friends here, gonna get some food. Good hanging out, everybody. Thank you all. Magnus, let's ho. Bada bing, bada boom. Thursday Night Live. We're gonna have some fun. I hope to see you all there. I highly recommend joining me this Thursday, 6 p.m. Central, for the 11K celebration. It should be really fun, and I hope to see you there. Sorry I got to run, but stuff to do. Fun to have. Take care of y'all.